Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you know, I'm already back to Warsaw from Paris. The trip was amazing. I got to see Louis Vuitton house, the family house, and I will link the film if you haven't seen it in here. And I also got to see the actual museum, which was also amazing. It had all the bags and they told us all the story. Unfortunately, it was all in French, so I did not understand almost like anything, but I could understand the context, and I had my friend with me who was translating the most important things. First of all, the business is still in family hands. That's amazing. I think they have now 6th generation of family members taking care of the business, and actually they are prepared from starting from the school and going through all the production phases, so they are aware of all the different steps and they get to learn all the steps before actually running the business, which is amazing. Also, if you ever wonder why Louis Vuitton is mainly about the canvas and not about the leather, I know they are now trying to launch leather handbags. That's the modern look, but the traditional look is the canvas. So the company originally started from building the big trunks. They're made in the traditional way from wood, and they were really looking for many years for the perfect material to cover it, and they found it actually on the boats. So the canvas was originally the idea was taken from boats, from sailing boats, because that canvas was kind of like waterproof. So they started then working with the canvas. That's why canvas is now the traditional material. But I will not talk more about the history, because the video is meant to be unboxing of the little thing that I bought for myself. I told you on my vlog from Paris, which I will link in here, that I got myself something little, and I was gonna be a good girl and not buy anything to myself, but being on, you know, Champs-Élysées in the main Louis Vuitton boutique was so amazing that I just couldn't stop myself. And also the price was cheaper in Paris of the product that I bought than in Warsaw. So I was like, yeah, that's the key argument, so I will just get it. So that will be a great, amazing memory for me from Paris. So see what I got. So I got it in a little box. So, you know, it's not a bag, it's something small. Here is my receipt. Nothing special, just a receipt. That's the packaging. And what else do we have? Oh, we have a metro ticket from Paris in here. And we have also some samples. So I got 5 perfume samples. Oops, I'm dropping some of them. So 5 perfume samples. I will put them back and put that back down on the floor. And here it is. That's what I got. Ta-da! It's Louis Vuitton perfume. It's the Turbulences. Most of people are not fans of this fragrance, but I love it. I love Angel, I love strong scents, and this is really amazing to me. That's my favorite out of all the fragrances. I think there are 7 or maybe 8 right now with the new one. I like the new one, but that's not it. You know, that's the scent, that's the fragrance for me, my favorite. So there was quite a big queue to engrave it, but I got it engraved since I thought that this is something special for me. Very expensive bottle of perfumes, why not engraving it? So that's how it looks. I got it engraved with my initials, which is AG. In Poland we just use the first name and the last name initials, that's why it's AG. And if I was born in US, I would probably be using my 3 initials, which would be AEG. But in here we just use the 2 letters, like first from the name and the second from the last name. I'm not sure if you will be able to see the engraving. I was waiting in a boutique for about how long? About 30 minutes to get it engraved. So that was quite a sacrifice, but you know, in the meantime I could do some vlogging for you guys, which you could see, as I will link it there, so if you haven't seen you can still watch. Oh god, I love it, I love it. So I will just spray it on myself. Oh, amazing. I'm not sure if you tried it, but if you haven't, try it because it's amazing. And I was kind of thinking, oh, I have it all over my mouth now. Not such a good idea. Anyways, I was talking to the lady who was selling the perfumes, and I was saying like, oh my god, this perfume is so expensive. And she's like, it's not really, if you like think about the refill, because then you get this. I got the 100 ml bottle. So if you get the 100 ml bottle, you can, it costs 210 euros in France, and to refill it, it would be like 125 euros. So I can refill it once it's finished. So actually almost half of the price is the bottle, but the bottle will stay with me and hopefully I will never break it. That's why I would hold it probably in the white box. I am not planning on buying this lovely, beautiful monogram kind of sleeve or cover for the perfumes. I think it's just a little bit too much, so I won't be getting it. I would love to have it, you know, I would really love to have it, but let's be honest, I can't afford everything, so I have to stop myself at some point and try to behave. And one more thing, maybe. I also want to show you the bag that was with me. You could see it on the videos. That was my pochette Metis with me in Paris, and it did great. So this was my first trip with this bag, and at first place I thought, gosh, this is not big enough, because my last trip was to Israel, and on this trip to Israel I took my Speedy B25, and I just, you know, it was just perfect for the trip. It was waterproof, kind of like, you know, weather resistant, and I wanted a bag like this as well with me. That's why I took this one, but I kind of felt like, you know, this is not gonna be enough. I need to downsize quite a bit for this bag, even though everybody says it's like big enough. It's not really big enough, you know. Once you put your sunglasses and all the, you know, things that you need, like basically for half day of walking, it's not really enough. I can't put a bottle of water in there, but it actually did great, so I loved it. I was wearing it crossbody all the time. It was very comfortable, it looked great, and I liked it. I had to downsize, so every day in the morning when I was leaving the apartment, I was looking into my bag and just taking out the things that were not necessary, and just keeping the minimum in the bag. This way it worked perfectly for me. So this is very beautiful. I love it since it's in reverse monogram, and I actually do love the bag, so it's not going anywhere. It's staying with me in my collection. So you guys, thank you so much. That was just a short unboxing and some wrap up of my Paris trip. That's it for today. Thank you so much, and see you next time. And by the way, happy Easter. I wish you all the best. We are celebrating today. I am cooking like the whole day. I started yesterday. I mainly love making cakes, so I'm making like meringue cake, which is my specialty. And I also decided to cook fish, and today we start kind of with a dinner. It will be just me, my husband, my kids, and tomorrow we will have some family over. It's the main day of our Easter holiday, and also we celebrate on Monday. And there's a tradition in Poland where people on Monday throw at each other water, so we will be spraying each other with water. Nowadays it's not that popular, but when I was a kid you could not basically go to the church without getting wet. So there were like a bunch of these young guys running with buckets full of water, and they were like throwing the water on like everybody. So that was the main idea, like to hide, to go to the church in a way that you can avoid getting wet from these guys. So nowadays, you know, just kids can come to our bed and just spray a little bit on us, but that's it. They have a lot of fun. We let them do it, and thank you very much. And one more time, I wish you all the best and see you soon. Bye bye.